Let's take a look at these problems that are a little bit more challenging. Okay, so here it says solve for D. I want D by itself. So what do I need to get rid of? I need to get rid of this 2, and I need to get rid of this C. So first I notice this is divided by 2, right? This is kind of like in parentheses. So in order to get rid of divided by 2, I'm going to multiply by 2. Okay, remember I'm trying to get D by itself. That's my goal, always. Solve for D. That means get D by itself. So 2 times Q, I just write 2Q equals, what's left over here? C plus D. Okay, I still want D by itself. Right now, C is being added to D, so I'm going to subtract C. And I get 2Q minus C equals D. And I'm done. I solve for D. D is by itself. If you prefer and you want to flip it around where D is on the left and write it like this, notice all I'm doing is just flipping the 2 sides. You can do that, that's fine too. But either way is fine. Okay, this says solve for W. I want W by itself. Okay, so first, I notice W is being multiplied by 2, and then this whole thing is being added right here. This is an L. Okay, watch how I write it when I write it, because if I just write it like this, it's going to look like a 1, right? So when I write an L, I write it like this. Okay, this is minus 2L. So this is P minus 2L equals, right? My equal sign is here. Okay, 2W. Now, how do I get W by itself? I need to just divide by 2. Okay, so I get W equals, this is P minus 2L divided by 2. Looks like this, right? Looks a little long and crazy, but W is by itself, and that's what I was being asked for. Okay, and this last one. This says solve for X, so I want X by itself. Now, X is being multiplied by B, and it's being multiplied by 1/2. So you might think, oh, well, if it's being multiplied, I'm going to divide by 1/2. You're right. You could divide by 1/2. Okay. It turns out that dividing by 1/2 is the same as, is equal to, multiplying by 2. Okay, because when we divide by a fraction, we multiply by the reciprocal. And the reciprocal of 1/2, right, if I flip over 1 over 2, it's 2 over 1, which is just 2. Okay, so to get rid of a fraction like this where it's 1 over a number, I just multiply by this number. So I'm going to multiply by 2. That actually gets rid of this 1/2. Okay, like if I have half a cookie and then I multiply by 2, look, now I have 1 cookie, right, 1 whole cookie. So that's my goal, to just make this a 1, right? We know an invisible 1 here is no problem. So now I have 2A equals B times X. Now I need X by itself. It's being multiplied by B. I'm going to divide by B. So 2A divided by B equals X. Okay, and you're going to try these problems below.